look into the whole policy, to rework it, and so they came up with a new policy. The board has since passed it, and I'd like to ask Randy to stand up and discuss that. Thank you, Randy.
All right. Yeah, it was a...
Wait. This is Randy. How about a round of applause to start?
So it was about a year, it was actually a year ago that the petition was signed for the board to look at the new escalated fine policy, which basically was if you miss one meeting, it's $25. If you miss a second meeting, it's 25 plus 25, which is 50, and then on and on. So we looked at that. The board, some of the members were Scott, Toe, Jerry, Tony Malone, Pete Gumas. So basically, the goal, or what we looked at, was trying not to make it all monetary punitive. Okay, so we looked at the bylaws and the mandatory meetings that are stated in the bylaws, and there's actually 6 mandatory meetings. We actually only have 5, which is this one, the rules clinic, the rules test, the mid-season meeting, and the social, the dinner that we have. So that's 5 of them. So we looked at that. Basically the importance of each meeting, and in the bylaws it really says that the rules clinic and the rules test are the most important meetings to meet. So we looked at that. We said, hey, well, what we basically came up with is trying to take into account our accreditation, the training that we have that's required for accreditation, and and try to implement training into the new fine policy. So bottom line is we came up with a proposal to come up with a weighted system. Basically, if you miss the social, it's going to be $25, and then the rules clinic and the rules test, we made it $100, and then the mid-season meeting is $25, and the social is $25 also. But you can be excused from that one as long as you let everybody know, or you let the committee know. Yeah, it's dinner. So, the thing that we wanted to do is give the members who miss meetings opportunities to make up in lieu of missing the meeting. So what we've implemented is if you do miss the rules test, or if you miss any of the meetings, you can make it up by taking some of the lesson plans in the CBOA book. Okay, you have to do that within 30 days of the missed meeting, so that if you really have a lot of heartache about the monetary fine, then you could just take the test. It's basically to ensure us that the officials have their nose in the book and are learning and applying the rules. That's kind of what the importance of the rules test and the rules clinic meetings are, so we wanted to implement that into the fine policy. So that's basically it. If you miss a meeting and you want to make it up, you got to take the lesson plan or a test in the CBOA, which you're going to get tonight. So people that miss the meetings, Jerry and I have come together. We're going to keep the attendance, and I'm going to send out an email to those people that missed the meeting and say, you have to take these questions or this lesson plan. It's more work for us, but we're willing to do it for you guys that missed the meeting. Okay, so any questions?
Is the exam online?
The exam is not online.
So you have to do it in the book.
You got to take it out of the CBOA book.
Just copy it or something.
Which questions?
Okay.
What page? Questions 1 through 50. If you miss the rules clinic or the rules test, you're gonna have to take a 50-question test. And this is in addition to the
regular rules
test
test
that we all have to take. Okay. If you miss one of the social meetings, it's a 25-question test. Okay, so it's basically just to ensure us that somebody's looking at the rules and trying to apply them. Dave.
Get ready.
Okay.
So if you have an assignment for NCBOA and you take the game and you miss a meeting in terms of the test.
Okay, there's been some confusion in the past about taking a game when there's a rules test. Now, the word that was used was excused. People thought they were excused from the rules test or the rules clinic meetings when they take a game. So that's been clarified. If you go online and read the policy, you're exempt from the monetary fine, but you still have to take the test. Okay? So you're exempt from the monetary fine, but you still have to take the test. And if you also read in there, if you're affiliated with another organization in CBOA like East Bay, Contra Costa, or Golden Gate, if you prove to us that you've gone to that meeting, then you can get exempt from that also. But you still have to take the test. Okay? So, does that answer your question, Dave?
Does that answer your question, no?
If you go online and read it, it's spelled out in there. I have to explain.
Oh, this guy. The whole ride up here.
All right, so any questions?
What is being done with the money collected from the fines? You're eating it.
Yeah, you're eating it. Yeah, I mean, if you go to a board meeting, and I think members are welcome to come to a board meeting, if you want to sit through those hours, you'll get an explanation, and it's pretty been enlightening to me, because I've been on the board the last 2 years, how much work is done behind closed doors and whatnot. But, you know, Eric puts together a budget report that we all approve. You know, it covers everything, all the food, the training, you know, the fines, etc. So it's all in the expense report.
If you know you're going to miss the meeting, can you get the questions in advance and just do it? Is that okay? Just out of curiosity.
I guess you can. I mean,
Okay.
if you let Mike know, Mike lets
Yeah.
Jerry and I know.
Okay.
You know, and basically, there's not going to be very many excuses to get you out of the meeting.
Oh, we're not going to get out. I'm just saying, if you know you're going to miss it, yeah, that's fine.
But if you know you're going to miss it, I don't see why.
Okay.
I mean, get a jump on things. You're being.
I'm not saying I'm going to miss any. I'm just asking.
Bottom line is, don't miss the rules test and rules clinic meetings.
Yeah.
We all want to hear Mike Williams. Any other questions? Cool.
Hey, thanks, Randy.